Guys, starting tomorrow, you don't have to come in anymore. Take whatever you can carry, then leave. The whole shop fell silent. The mechanics whispered to each other. This happened in a small auto repair shop on the outskirts of Houston. That afternoon, the owner, Mr. Reed, spoke with a trembling voice. "I'm sorry, everyone. I'm bankrupt. I can't even pay this month's wages. The bank is taking the building. The only thing I can give you is what's left in this shop. Anything you can carry out, consider it your severance." The mechanics froze for a moment, then two of them, Derek and Logan, bolted toward the shelves. "Quick, grab that cordless drill," Derek shouted. "And that diagnostic laptop, it's worth a lot of money." They yanked open toolboxes, tore down boxes, fighting for the most expensive things. Mr. Reed just stood there, watching in silence. In the corner, the youngest employee, Hannah, hadn't moved at all. Derek glanced at her and sneered. "What are you staring at, Hannah? Grab something while you still can. The old man's broke. You don't owe him anything." Hannah shook her head. When the two men finally ran out with their arms full of tools, Hannah walked to the front, picked up a broom, and began sweeping up the oily floor and metal scraps. Mr. Reed frowned, his eyes already wet. "Hannah, didn't you hear what I said? I can't pay you a dime. Why aren't you taking anything valuable? Why are you cleaning?" Hannah stopped, looked up at him, hands resting on the broom. "Mr. Reed," she said softly, "when my husband was in the hospital and I couldn't pay the bills, you quietly slipped an envelope into my locker. When nobody wanted to hire a female mechanic, you were the one who gave me this job." She looked around at the oil-stained shop. "This place has been feeding my family. I can't strip it bare on its last day. If this really is the end, I want it to end with dignity. At least clean, lights off, doors locked properly." In that moment, Mr. Reed smiled for the first time that day. He reached into his jacket and pulled out a ring of keys in a thick envelope. "Hannah, this shop isn't closing." Hannah froze. "What?" "I just signed a deal with a national chain. We're not shutting down, we're expanding." The new owners had one condition. I had to find a general manager I could trust completely, someone who wasn't here just for the money. He placed the keys in the envelope into her hands. "Derek and Logan," he said with a faint smile, walked out with a few $100s worth of old tools. "But you chose loyalty when everything looked hopeless. Starting today, you're the new manager of this shop." Hannah couldn't hold it in anymore. She burst into tears and hugged her boss. Mr. Reed whispered, "Loyalty is a very expensive gift. You can't expect it from cheap hearts." Then he added, "God often tests our hearts in seasons of lack to see if we're ready for the abundance to come." If you believe God rewards loyalty in unexpected ways, like and share this story.